Alright, what's up YouTube? I got top 8 yesterday at the ARG Ohio Championship in Medina. Deck I used for it, my favorite clan, Aqua. I used Officer Cadet Eric because I felt like I needed to ride my main grade 3 Thavas. I wanted to search for him and I needed soul for some of my other effects. So I started out with Eric. Best starter, stuck with him since BTO 8. He never does me wrong. I'm going to start out with my triggers. 3 supersonics for the unflip. 1 random blue storm. This just to make people think that I was playing Maelstrom for some reason.
It's hard to find this, guys.
Yeah, it's really hard to find this. If somebody can find me one more, I'll be super grateful. Played for Malika. Because Malika's Bay, she gives me soul, she gives +3 to something, she makes Tidal Assault, like hit the Vanguard, she makes Stacia hit the Vanguard, really, really nice. And I think this is possibly my favorite Aqua Force card, because I've used it in every single Aqua Force deck that I've had. 1 Sea Otter, he's really, really cool. When I guard, I can make the joke, get Otter here.
There's new Otter, you gotta play him. You see him?
Yeah. And 4 heal triggers, because heal triggers lately have become super meta. I'll tell you a little story about that later.
Not like that one guy who topped a VGCS with a 16 crit Sanctuary Guard.
Oh,
don't do that, people.
Alright, for my grade 1s, playing 4 Ocean Keeper Plato. I know I saw Cardfight King, he's like, oh, I should have played the, Pashals or whatever. I was just like, for one of my grade 3s in here, I need Counterblast, and I can't, like, it's whatever. I can afford to just go ahead and, use this. Of course, we use 4 Stride Enablers because striding is good, and then we used 4 Stacia because go ahead and kill my front row rear guards. I'll just swing from the back. I don't care. And then 1 Penguin because Penguin's Penguin and he has lightsabers.
Did you want to make any changes to that grade 1 lineup?
Grade 1s, nah. I felt like they're really good. It's pretty solid from what I got right now.
Because they are pretty important.
Yeah. My favorite turn, which a lot of people complain about now, is grade 2. So Tidal Assault needs no explanation. I run him at 4. Magnum Assault, run him at 4 now. For right now, he's probably gonna get dropped down to 3. Either 3 or 2. Next, 3 Couple Dagger Sailors. She enables my grade 2 game. She makes it so like if I didn't run her, I'd be running like High Tide Sniper or the Battle Siren chick or whatever her name, the Sailor.
So why would you want to do that when this is like one of the best cards in Aqua Force ever?
And it's not GB1. Like she does stuff. Like her with him, I don't care. It's still 9K. It's 11, 9, 9, 4, or 11, 9, 9, 11. And it's like your opponent's just like, okay, I can twin drive, but you're sitting up there sniping out their crap. And then for my last grade 2, I played Coral Assault because 9, 9, 9, 11 is like, it's really, really nice. So you can hit their Vanguard.
So why didn't you play Saber Flow Sailor like most people?
Saber Flow Sailor, like, I like her. She's amazing. She pushes a bigger gap, especially if you get her with Tidal Board on your first stride turn. But that's of course on your first stride turn, and then you want to create like a huge advantage wall between you and your opponent. So you don't want them to get there. You want you can sit at grade 2, like with the exception of like playing in Sanctuary Guard, Chaos Breaker, Limit Break, Link Jokers, and
Revengers.
Yeah, and Revengers. Like your grade 2 game is like almost better than every single other decks because Aqua Force had, in my opinion, like starting from BTO 8 with Basil, like they had the grade 2 game, like the grade 2 game. It's like,
what's up, Basil?
Yeah, this is Basil. So, and my grade 3s, which I hardly went into today, but when I did, I felt really great. 4 Thavas, he's way better than a lot of people give him credit for. When you stride on him, 4th attacker more, it's easy. It's child's play. You can go ahead and pop something on your opponent's board. It's not like, oh, well, whatever. Like Sanctuary Guard, he swings just big numbers. This swings for big numbers. Health stuff swings for big numbers and pop stuff off their board. So I like him. but like he's gonna go soon though for Tetra Boil and Anger Boil or whatever. Next, I ran for people who like to sit on grade 2 and I really can't afford to because I have no real rear guards. I played Tetra Drive. I ended up using him maybe 2 or 3 times, so that's enough to warrant it. And just in case I didn't get any of my my couple dagger sailors, I ran 1 Diamantes because it's like I have nothing, I don't find her, and then I just rip him from searching with Eric. Or if I needed the stride or whatever, I can either ditch him the stride or I can just start swinging 11 for free. He's just literally big her for free.
It's worth taking the risk having to ride it to run another dagger sailor.
Yeah, it's like even if I do get him, I just ditch him out for stride enabler. And on to my strides. My strides were 3 because like I realistically only ride stride 1. But if I have the G assist, which I had to once, I can just boom, 2 of those gone. I ran 1 Socrates. I've never came into a situation where I needed him, but if
it's a toolbox.
Yeah, it's a toolbox. So even if I wanted to, I could G assist these 2 out because Socrates helps a little bit. Like, so it's whatever. Just swing with him first, give triggers to rear guards, and then just whatever. And of course, for Lambros, it's fucking Lambros. You play Aqua Force, you play Lambros. Lambros is Aqua Force.
Super kill turn.
Yeah, super kill turn. Like, no, it's super kill turn unless your opponent heals out of 6 when you get a crit. So whatever. But I'll tell you guys more about that later. But it's Lambros, it's Aqua Force. For right now, as far as it goes until the clan booster comes out, you play 4 Lambros. No questions at all. Alright, so during the tournament, my round 1, like I thought I was like, because of this round 1, I thought I was gonna lose the entire tournament. It was my first game one was Gear Chronicle, and like I got upheaval twice in 1 game, and then like my first upheaval, it was really bad. It gave me heal, crit, title assault, and then a draw. It was Malika, but then they was like, oh, Chronojet skill, put title assault back to the bottom of your deck. I'm like, shit, but I managed to go ahead and crit him out the turn afterwards. Then the second one is like he gave me a penguin that gave me a perfect guard so I could block him, and then I just went and 2-1'd him because game 2 I got critted out. My second matchup was Claret Sword, Phantom Blaster. It's really weird. He did alright because he thought he lost his deck, but he didn't. It was just behind his binder. It was really weird, but I ended up going 2-1 with that one as well, killing him with Lambros. Game 3, this is where it started going bad for me. Game 3 was, my third round was, oh man, I can't remember which one was it. I think it was the Genesis, and then Idrisil just raped me, or arbed me, sorry, just don't put rape. And she 2-0'd me, and then after that it was, I forgot what it was, but it was something I shouldn't have lost against it. I got really cocky, and I went from grade 2 immediately to grade 3. I didn't sit on grade 2 like I was doing for normally. But it was I don't know. I don't remember what it was, but my last match in Swiss was Link Joker. It was Chaos Breaker and the Blaster Blade Link Joker dude, whatever it was. And he just kept my field locked. Like, we went I think 12 turns, and out of those 12 turns, my field was locked for 8 of those turns. And I would try to swing with a Stacia and whatever, but it just wasn't happening. And on his last stride, he Omega locked, and then just I was like, all right, fine, I lose. I just tossed it down, heal trigger. All right, cool. He hit me again, heal trigger, and then my field became unlocked. I went Lambros, double critted him, and that was it. My top 8 match. Game 1 of my top 8 match was against Brawlers, and then game 1, I just stayed on grade 2. He could not do anything except for Sky Howl. I was not afraid of Sky Howl. I did not care. So I just went boom, 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 boom. Waited till he had 2 or 3 cards in his hand, killed him with Title Board. Game 2, did the same thing except he healed out on 6 when I critted him with Lambros, and then he could guard my my restanding tidal assault, my restood magnum assault. He could guard those. And then game 3, I got cocky and dumb again, and I went from grade 1, 2, 3 instead of grade 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So pretty much that was it. That was my tournament report. I got overall, I think I got like 5th or 6th. So that was my tournament report. I was like the only Aqua Force player there out of a sea of field disruption decks. But yeah, thanks. I'll see you guys at Nets.